shard that screen.
That's a very good point.
One day I wanna try to not remind you and see like how much I can fake. That would be great. If I'm just pretending like I see this.
Wow, Joe,
Oh my!
wow.
Are you sure you want to do that, Joe?
Oh, I see something wrong.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Joe and Al Play Kerbal Space Program.
I'm Joe.
I'm Al, and Joe has the reins again this week because we're recording before. What's
Labor
that day
Day.
we take off? Labor Day, yeah.
Well, that's not why I have the reins. So here's the deal. Right?
Here's the deal.
Last night I was tinking around trying to figure out what to do for today's recording, and I've sort of been kind of trying to level up pilots and scientists and stuff because there's it's pretty handy, right? When you get to go retrograde and the scientist upgrades speed up the labs. So I was looking into that, and then I was like, we've got all this new stuff, and we haven't really ever done another moon landing, which I believe gets you to level 2. Boy, I hope that's right.
You're for your scientist or your pilot?
We're going to try and take a scientist, a pilot, and an engineer and land them on the moon.
I'm just going to pedantically say it's the mun, Joe.
Land them on the mun.
But that's a good plan. Are you going to use our big 3-prong capsule dealio?
Oh, that's part of it. I did not go any further than that. I mean, I think I did a lot of, I played last night, but then I was like, you know what? I want to, do this with Al. We're going to build this together and sort of think this through.
But
we have
some science. Is this all the science we had? Yeah, okay.
452. We have so many new toys. And there are so many different ways of doing things.
From Duna, just so people are tracking, we brought back the science, and then we also
hit up our
retrieved
mobile.
some more science from the mobile processing unit.
Mm-hmm. This stuff can get us more science. You were jonesing on this. It's pretty neat. I agree.
Yeah, I want to do some deep space stuff. If you want to go and show them the nuclear propulsion, that looks really sexy.
Yeah.
To me.
For this mission, though, I don't even know if we need to use any of these. We have more than enough stuff to get ourselves to the moon. I also am really jazzed because a while ago, as people who watch this know, I read a book about the Apollo Space Program, the Apollo Air Program.
Yeah, they got really disappointed once they got high enough. They're like, man, we're gonna have to rename that.
Then they went to the moon, orbited the moon, dropped a separate craft down, landed that on the moon. That went back up and met up with the craft orbiting the moon, the larger craft, and then that came home, which kind of blows my mind. I want to try that. We're going to send a thing up, orbit the moon, deploy from that a 3-man craft to land on the moon, go out, run around, stretch our legs, take a leak, shoot that back up, reunite with the larger craft, and go home.
Okay.
And I don't know. Again, I don't know that we need. I might leave this science to you because I really don't know that we need any of this. It's just the moon. These are
we can get some of that fancy landing gear. There's advanced landing gear there.
This. Field science?
I'm sorry, that's what I was thinking of. There's a Rove Max.
This.
And yeah,
okay,
that might be good for us to have.
All right, we'll grab that.
And we'll need to get more science before we can go to the next level if we want to get all that.
Yeah, these are
but
up
that's
to
fine.
300.
We should get some science on the mun.
We'll see. I also don't know what you've got. This guy can hold. Oh, he can only hold 1?
Mm-hmm.
This guy can hold 3.
Yep.
And then there's...
But you want to send all 3 down to the surface, right?
Yes, I do.
So this is going to be their return mod, right?
I don't know. I'm
not trying to harsh your mellow here. I'm just trying to talk through what we're planning on.
I've seen a lot of people use these little engines for...
our favorite streaming service.
Yes, your favorite streaming service. For things like this.
That was sarcasm, by the way. We don't really like Twitch.
Shh. Which I found interesting. These little guys and like this. Blomp.
That's cool.
I think. I don't know if it's something for this heavy. I don't know how heavy this 3-man thing is. The 3-man thing might be...
It's heavy.
Might be a pipe dream. Might not. We'll find out.
Well, you can see your thrust to weight ratio, and it's low right now.
Now it's at 1.7. Yep. 1.16
Is that the maximum amount of those you can put on there?
1.4.
Okay, so that would be...
Less delta V, though. Interesting, obviously. But... Or more delta V? We have 1 minute and 28 seconds of burn, which I've never actually looked at before. That's
a new thing for me too. I don't think it's new, but it's just something we're just now noticing.
As we get deeper into the game, we're definitely picking up more and more stuff. So this will maneuver around the moon, but Lord help us, I have no idea what it's actually going to... Whoa! Look at these things! I don't know if we need that. Do we need that?
We may not need that many of them.
Womp! And if this is the moon lander, if
You
this
need
is
a
the moon
separate.
lander,
You need like another one, and don't forget to put a docking port because they're gonna have to dock up.
no. Don't need a
Oh, you're
second.
gonna
Well,
just
yeah, we need an actual
spacewalk 'em back?
ship. Yeah, I think we can spacewalk him back. I'd be fine with that. In other words, leave this in orbit around the moon. Is this enough fuel to get down and get back up? First question.
I have no idea, Joe.
Neither do I.
I would go a little bigger.
Yes,
I-
I also, that's my
I
thinking,
would
too.
feel more comfortable if you had just a tad. Well, okay. I did say a little.
that was a mistake. That changed our...
Yep.
Well, what if we did this? Is this gonna murder us? No, that's not gonna be too bad.
That's got a slightly shorter burn length.
We got
than we had
2.5
before.
delta V though. That's way more efficient.
Okay.
I'm liking this. Now, how do we attach this or put this into a vessel? Like, can we just like?
Yep.
Nope. Maybe. Like, just put this onto the side of a.
Is that what you want to do?
I don't know.
No, I
Maybe.
don't. No, this needs to be
this is
inside of.
Does it need to be inside of something?
Yeah, this needs to be in line. So this will. Okay, let me walk through this. This is going to be in the middle of the stage. Turn it back up, facing upright, like that. This silliness.
Ah.
Anytime. Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
It's just stuck like that now, Joe.
Yes.
So we're gonna so on top of this, we're gonna have our return craft. And here, let me pitch you a return craft idea. It's our old school piloting module with a tourist
Okay.
attachment.
So it'll be this for
So-
the pilot, and then
Yeah.
where is she? That might be actually like this. Boop. I said boop.
Can they?
They can definitely link up. It's just weird because we have two different.
Yeah, it thinks that thing. I guess you can put those on top.
Yeah, well, we have to put the
that?
engine first though.
This is not intuitive. You were hurting yourself with this.
what?
Starting with the lander.
Well, I want to get that set. Why won't you snap now? Well, he does not like these things. Oh, there it goes. What was that? Do we need drogues for this? So how heavy is this thing?
It's kind of heavy.
We'll throw drogues on. Better safe than sorry. That's our motto here at our Kerbal Space Station. Okay,
Yup.
so that's down to the moon, back up, home. Now we get to the big stuff.
That second engine you have on there, which is really your last engine or whatever, that has a minute and 52 second burn. Really?
That seemed like a lot.
It doesn't seem like a ton. I can't. I'm trying to reference. Also, the thrust to weight ratio is pitiful.
Yeah. It's hang on, see if they're staged right. Well, the parachute's going first. That ain't
Yeah.
right. The staging's all wrong, so they
Right, because you started with the weird command module. Or
so that should be
not
at the bottom, right?
It should physically be at the bottom, but I'm saying the game is confused because that's the thing you put in there first. And it's like, well, we're controlling from there, obviously. Can they traverse between the tourist capsule and the command module? Or the top little
think so.
thing?
Yeah.
You think so? Okay.
Oh wait, is there a door? Can they go from? That's a good question. We're actually gonna figure that out right now. It's not empty. Transfer crew. No crew on part. Oh, interesting. It is empty. Transfer crew. No crew on part. What? Transfer crew. No crew on part. Does that make any sense to you? Do we
Nope.
have to EVA? Oh, they're all in the thing.
Yep, it thinks that's your.
All right.
I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but it was maybe a mistake to start with that one.
Someone said that. I thought it was me.
Okay. That could have been. Let's just keep going down this road without taking that one off and putting it back on, because that won't save us any time in the future.
We're gonna test this out, see if we can get. You said something again? I wasn't paying attention.
That's fine.
Transfer crew. Bill Kerman, transfer. Oh, he can go all over the place.
Okay, good.
We also just we have too much built here, Albert, to not continue.
Do we really, though?
Bomb.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of those.
Womp.
I would put an engine on it at some point and think about staging. Okay.
Okay, so shockingly, the staging is screwed up again. I need to save that.
Well, we have too much to get rid of now, Joe, so
We do.
we have to keep going with it.
I agree. I'm glad you're coming around to that.
You don't want to have anything intermediate? You're just going to go all the way to the moon with that one rocket?
I don't know. What do you think?
No, I don't think you will. I think you need boosters and stuff.
It is a booster.
I don't think you're going to make it. I'm just saying that out loud now. I don't think that's the thing that's going to happen.
So
Also, I don't think that's the most efficient engine. I think you should probably use, like, if you're going to get into orbit with that one, use your first orange engine for that, and use your second orange engine for something that's more efficient in space. Not engine, fuel tank. I apologize, everybody.
Yeah, get him, everyone. Do you think like the skipper? This engine excels when used as a mid-stage booster. That doesn't scream whatever you were just talking about. I don't know what does.
Whatever I was just talking about!
That's what it's screaming. All right.
You want any, like, fins or whatever? Or
Well, I have to get the staging right here. It just throws things wherever it wants to.
It throws them in, like, in the order that you put them on, but sure. Do you want to have some solid fuel boosters?
Now you're just adding craziness.
So you're envisioning this as being sort of a multi-part process? I mean, it is going to be, but like a multiple-part series?
I don't know.
Okay. You talked about I thought you were talking about sending files back and forth, so.
No. You were talking about that in your intro. That made no sense.
You said something about that.
I don't think so. I said you didn't.
Why do you talk when half the time I don't listen to you, and the other time I do listen to you, and you claim that you did not say the thing that you said?
You know, it's been like 2 years, and I have no idea. I can't figure out the pattern, the rhyme, or the reason for when people are paying attention to me. It's never when I think they are. This thing is absurd. Just what I wanted.
It also cost half of the rocket you built last episode, I want to point out.
That was another one of my goals, was to spend all of your Kerbal bucks. Not all of them, but you have all these sweet... Do we need these? I feel like we do. I keep running out of fuel on my... Not fuel, electricity in my things, and it's annoying.
How about some Science?
Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Bob.
Do you want that there?
I want to make
real?
sure it doesn't get jettisoned at some random point, is sort of where I'm going with that.
We're not going to run out, like, there's... I disagree with this choice. The first one I'm okay with.
I keep running out of electricity at weird points, and I have not isolated exactly.
I think you've had that happen a couple times, and now you're way more skittish about it than you need to be.
Hey, you know what? Isn't the motto is better safe than sorry?
Whose motto is that?
I forget. Something else I wanted to look at, though, real quick was... fairings. Fairings?
Fairings.
Oh, we can use one of these things, too! Oh, yeah.
Fairings?
Fuel. This. Yes.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Left mount, right mount, cancel, caught, left, close fairing. That's not doing what I thought it would do. Well, there it is. Come on.
You wanted to just go up to the whole thing.
Yeah, I just want a big protective shell around this. I feel like that'd be sweet.
Is that what that's supposed to do?
Yeah.
Just with unlimited, there's no...
Well, no, it's not supposed to. Clearly, it's not supposed to just go all the way up. I was hoping it... Oh, no, look!
Yes!
Hey, Mr. Laffy Guy! What do you think of that? Boom.
What do I think of that?
Oh,
That's
no.
a good question. I think it looks stupid is what I think of that.
Woo!
It looks like an RPG now.
Yes! Oh, I made a bazooka! All right.
Okay.
I don't know when this comes off. Oh, is that that?
Yeah,
I
I
own
would
it.
move that down further. Personally.
Yeah, let's rinse
That can come down. That can come off basically as soon as we're...
Yeah.
Well, for sure when we're to the moon. Okay.
Goes bazooka. Saving that bad boy.
All right.
I'm scared to do this, but I'm gonna hit... Oh, wait, no, we didn't put science on. Dagnabbit.
I'm glad you were scared to do that.
Should we go for it?
Can we get... Oh, wait, yeah, okay. So we need a Tupperware on this one.
On this guy.
We need to put the Science Junior in like a separate... I don't know how that's going to work.
I mean, you're overthinking it. We have this giant fairing around it.
We just stick it on the outside?
Yeah, we just put a
couple of them on the outside? Yeah, all right. That's going to be fine when you're landing, too. That won't make it super top-heavy at all.
It's the bun. All right. Boop.
Okay.
That seems about right.
Yep. Not going to get any better than that.
We are go to launch. Let's get that up. All right. Bringing the throttle down as much as possible to save liquid fuel while the boosters do their job, right?
I mean, you can get it depends on how much
I'm not going to go too
resistance.
crazy with it. Look at all the extra information we have too. I love that.
Yep. When do you want to start your turn? When do you think it's wise to start your turn on this?
I have no idea.
We just ran out of fuel, by the way.
I'm too scared to do that.
Alright, we're going to boost. Now, you can see, one of the things I like here with the engineering, you can see your apoapsis height.
Oh, yeah.
We don't seem to be tipping, which is nice.
Yes, the staging is clearly broken. That does not need to be staged. That was going to shoot that off.
No, we want the fairing to shoot off after we're in space.
That might be right.
Okay, we'll find out.
Yep.
Want a quick save?
Sure.
Nope. Nope, you're good.
No, it's not. It's really stable, which is weird.
It's very weird.
Compared to some of the things we've done that were just...
Okay, and then the mainsail is going to come up now. Our apoapsis is almost out of atmosphere.
Yep.
I know you won't let it just coast up to that point.
Look at the nose cone wiggle.
I see that. I'm watching our apoapsis. I think you should cut the engine and let us get out there a little bit.
That's not cut. Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to turn. That's what that was.
And I just want to draw everybody's attention to apoapsis height, which is decreasing, but not, like, it's a negligible amount. I would, you can probably start circularizing now.
We're 6 minutes out. I don't think we need to...
Okay. I mean,
Isn't that nice? Look, it just tells us. Oh, no, never mind. We're 35 seconds out. I'm an idiot. We do have to read the data correctly. There's one major flaw of this. You can actually see the periapsis, which is crazy.
Yep. We'll just know. We don't even have to be in map view. That's cool.
Yeah.
Can you move the time to periapsis? You just, like, your cursor's right in the way of that?
What? Did you see something here? Is this
what?
Is this where people are going to be looking?
I'm not even, like, that's the weird thing. Like, there's the whole screen, and I'm just, like, glued to those numbers up there right now.
It's weird. That's good, though. You want to trust your instruments.
Okay.
Okay, so...
looking at how much fuel do we have left?
This is not going to work. All right. Add more kickbacks. What am I doing here?
I would strip off your fins, and then do the four
seductively
decouplers. Yes.
Whoops.
Hopefully this won't be like an insane amount. Yeah, not that one. Insane amount of TWR. It's not. Okay, cool.
This is like the last stage. Then
there's a lot of stuff happening all at once on that one stage.
Oh yeah, that's how I wanted. Just everything. No, but I can't see that far up.
Remember when we built rockets that just everything went at once?
The fairing, I don't even know. I don't even know what that looks like when it deploys.
It's gonna be fun. I think it'll just pop off in pizzas. Pizzas. It's gonna pop off in pizzas.
Cool.
The Ninja Turtles fly by in their spacesuits and eat them. It's actually a really sophisticated design in the spacesuit to allow them to eat pizza that is floating
they
in
have
space.
to design a spacesuit for turtles. And then we jettison our science labs. That tickles me for some reason. Woo! Oh boy!
Woo!
Okay. What was that?
Ker launch.
It'd be real nice if we could basically save. We can basically. Oh yeah! This is the most beautiful thing I've ever built.
And you've been having some real good luck with the ugly rockets lately, Joe. I'll give you that.
That fairing, though, as silly as this turned out to be, pretty neat, right?
It is, yeah, and I think it's doing what we want it to do.
I actually think it is, too.
I don't know, like, we're increasing the amount of like total surface area of stuff that's
better.
exposed to the air.
But those burned up fast.
And there goes our fins.
So far, it's pretty stable, though.
Yeah, the stability's not a problem. It's just a question of will we have the fuel to do what we want to do.
So that's all we gained from those. The extra Kickstarters, somehow that's it.
They're not Kickstarters. I don't
They are
know.
now.
I need to reiterate. I'm looking at... So apoapsis is only 40 seconds away, but we're basically stable currently with that. It's going down a little bit. Apoapsis height is not out of the atmosphere yet.
No.
Do we do better? Well, yeah, we don't want to burn hard against the atmosphere, so as long as we're pushing out our apoapsis height, we're probably okay.
That's my thinking.
I don't think we have our apoapsis as high as we did previously at this point. Last time. I'm gonna guess that we have more circularization and speed, though. Both being basically the same. Although apoapsis height 52, yeah. Apoapsis is now out of atmo.
Paraapsis out of Earth now.
Yep, and it is...
Whoa!
I think you can stop burning. Coast to because you got an egg-shaped orbit right now.
Yep,
Apoapsis is way high.
You are correct, sir.
There probably was a spot there where we could have just burned for the moon.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Ideally, yeah, the apoapsis will be where we point. The current bulge will be the push-out point. We may have to wait a couple orbits, though. That's how that goes.
Oh, like wait for it to spin around so it's pointing the moon?
Yeah, because it's... Yep. You're saying it's just going to take forever? You just want to go for it?
Or you fast forward faster, but I guess you can't because you're under 70.
Can't.
You could go back to the space station and fast forward faster? The Space Center? Go to your tracking?
I've never done this. Can we... Alright, first off, debris all over the galaxy.
It's not necessary.
I like an uncluttered workspace.
Cluttered workspace means better productivity. Didn't you see that study?
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's go look it up.
Bit.
I'm going to back myself up. I'm not looking at... Well, I've got the second screen here. All right. So, here's I'm reading off of the headlines here. From March 29th, 2011, scientists find physical clutter negatively affects your ability to focus. September 4th, 2015, a messy desk could make you productive. From March 22nd, 2017, that messy desk is killing your productivity. What I'm saying is, whatever you want to believe, you can find science to back it up, guys. And the one I heard was that the idea was that like the messy desk sort of meant that you were more flexible.
Mm-hmm.
That was the pro messy desk approach.
Yeah, there's the quote from, well, supposedly from Einstein that if a messy desk is a sign of a messy mind, what does your empty desk signify?
Yep.
That everyone's like, ooh, burn! But I don't think it actually... I don't know. I think at times you need to access different parts of your brain. Depends on what
Also,
you're doing.
different people might be different.
Just possibly, yes. There might be some differentiation in the species. Go, gadget, burn. Will this make it?
Yes, we will at least get out to the moon. I said very confidently.
I don't know what you were basing that on. None of the data was up. You were doing really good looking at numbers and data before, then you were just like, yes! Before the fuel comes up.
I thought I had a good handle on how much fuel we had left. Push it out, push it out. It's going faster now. It's going down. Oh, crap. Okay. 12 seconds left in the burn. Feel the burn. Bernie Burns.
Problem is, even if we get
Bernie
up
Sanders. And ka-chunk. Whoa! Joe, what are you doing?
I hit the wrong button. It's alright. It's fine. It's perfect. That's exactly where we wanted it. See? It's perfect.
I mean, it's not the worst.
I would have liked to conserve that fuel and put that towards circulation. Because after this, things are just getting weird.
Yep.
We need this rocket to circularize around the moon. Try and get this as close to periapsis as possible to squeak all of the apoapsis movement.
It's going to burn for like a second. And then you're going to have to use your other fuel.
We don't have other fuel.
You have your lander fuel.
Yeah, I don't want to use my lander fuel.
How are you going to land?
I forget. This is killing Al right now.
No, I'm fine.
No, this is not killing Al right now.
I do think this is going to end up being a 2-part series, so I want to just prime everybody for that.
Primed. When do I hit the button? When do I hit the button?
Now. Oh, yeah.
We're going to go out here. Yeah, okay. So I guess we stage. God help us. I don't know what's going to happen now. Go, gadget thing!
Woo!
That was awesome.
That was worth seeing. You have that thing underneath your engine there, though, which is weird.
I don't know what this is.
Okay.
Did it go away?
I think it when you start burning. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Just. Woo! You want to go back to your quick save point or what?
I think that the fairing and the engine are in the wrong place. After all that, I think that this thing needs to be above the engine. Well, I think we learned a lot.
Are you giving up now?
I thought we had to. Don't we have to?
Can go for a little longer.
Okay, we have to revert. Oh, why can't I?
You can't, because you went back to the space center.
What?
When you went to the tracking station to spin around,
Yeah.
that takes you out of the possibility to revert.
Oh, yes! Woo! Da, 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 da. So, which of the 48 problems do we want to try and fix? That's a decoupler. That's
Yeah,
a
let's
fairing.
move that. That seems like the best.
This
problem.
was messed up. Maybe we'll just rebuild this. Oh no, that's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
Why are we dancing around the problem here? More boosters. That's the problem. That's the solution.
It's just like having Tony back.
Yep.
Okay. This is definitely gonna work.
Kaboosh.
The mighty boosh! Third time is the tram.
Completely out of ammo. I've shut off engines for a bit. Oh no, we're almost out of this one. Alright.
Yeah, I think you should just use that one up.
Conk. Kaboosh.
You read any good books lately, Joe?
Reading a lot of non-fiction lately.
I read that Michael Lewis book, Boomerang. Travels in the New Third World. Man, that's depressing. That's one of those books where I'm like, I'm glad I have this information. I don't have anything to do with it. I just know things maybe suck in the future.
Why? What's going wrong?
Well, I think the essential premise is the fact that, like, in the 2006 financial crisis, there were banks that got bailed out by bigger banks, and Boomerang is about, like, how much problems those banks have now because they bailed out all this terrible stuff from the smaller banks. That's a vast generalization. But it's like, we kick the can further down the road, and also we put dynamite in it. Is maybe what they're saying. And the takeaway for America was that it's like, probably the federal government's not going to default, but, like, they'll keep pushing problems around until essentially cities are just, like, the function of the city is just to pay these incredibly high pensions that they told people they could have when there was a lot of money, and nothing else, because that's all they'll be able to afford because nobody wants to pay more taxes. So that was encouraging. Although I live in Florida, and we're good here.
We're all fine here now.
We have, like, the balanced budget thing.
That would be nice. Yeah, the people always talk about other spending, but that's discretionary, i.e. that you can move the slider where there's commitments we have locked in as far as healthcare and Social Security that don't appear in those graphs because they're not discretionary. They are massive compared to even the military. So yeah,
got that check mark, Joe. Good job.
Yay! That's what we think about stuff.
I don't know if that's going to make it in the episode. I just wanted to mention it to you.
Yeah, my brother talks about it all the time. Using the exact phrase, kick the can down the road, which is weird because he doesn't usually agree with Michael Lewis.
Oh, yeah?
He thinks he's got good, decent facts, but that he's a little too...
Fluffy?
Just comes in with too much against the financial institutions from the get-go and is not all very objective. Retrograde.
We have 5 minutes to get there, so you got time to turn.
Did they just pee in their spacesuits?
Like on the moon mission, I think they probably had some kind of a suction thing for that length of time.
There is a, well, I guess they're not in their spacesuits. Well, there's the suits they have to wear to get out of, to like deal with the G-forces. Then there's like the suits they have to wear to, be in space.
Walk around on the moon.
Yeah. In the right stuff, but it wasn't in Apollo, there's a whole sequence where the astronaut in the thing about to launch has to take a leak. That's actually really funny because he's like, I gotta go. And then they keep flashing to like people pouring out coffee and like drinking water like all around like the thing. It's a sort of tongue-in-cheek sequence of shots for a fairly serious movie. It's pretty enjoyable. But eventually, like everyone in the thing, well, at least in there, like I have to take a leak. Is like, can we do this? Is he allowed to do this? What will happen if he takes a leak? Like sort of Apollo 13-ish, but not with getting 3 men back home from the moon, but whether or not this guy can take a whiz in his spacesuit.
Empty his bladder.
Yes. And eventually they're like, yeah, go.
Did they not think about that ahead of time? That's like of all the things they engineered.
The G suit is different, and than the because I don't think they wear like people on the space station are just kind of pajama-esque things.
Well, yeah, but they have a toilet up there. Like if they go on a spacewalk, they do have the diaper.
Yeah, I think that they expected him to go before he took off, and then.
You should have gone before we left.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
And then use whatever they did think of for it later. This is looking real nice. By the way, I
do remember that sequence, and it's been a long time since I saw the right stuff.
Yeah, ditto.
Like I was a little kid. I didn't remember it until you mentioned it, but now that I think about it, I should watch that movie again. Maybe I'll appreciate it more. I was not a big fan at the time.
Loving it. It's it was written by Tom Wolfe, the book, and he can be pretty in love with his own imagery over like the story. Like his last book, The Man on Fire, no, something about some guy in LA. It was like just this giant like 1,500 page thing. I remember being like, that can't possibly all be good. I forget who did the movie.
Most of it is good. It's like 1,100 pages.
What?
It. Stephen King's It.
Oh, you're just a page comparison?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair enough. It, though, I honestly think was sort of like a... What's the word when it's like the... We're going to be able to get real low down, by the way.
Don't forget, when you blast off, you're going to go higher than you expect.
Do you think we're good here?
I would not go much lower than that. Maybe 50 if you're really feeling like, I don't know...
Madness. And again, the rendezvous, this orbit we're setting now is the orbit we have to rendezvous with. So also, this is something I thought about but didn't bring up beforehand. We're going to have to relaunch in as close to this orbit as possible on like the 3-dimensional plane.
Yep.
That's going to be tricky.
Do you want to do a next time kind of a thing?
Ah!
We did mention that it might
I figured this was just going to keep going and you'd cut it into 2 parts at this point. I said a while ago, I was like, I guess that's going to be it for this. And you were like, what? How dare you quit?
Well, I've cut the last 2 or 3 episodes down from an hour and a half into 40 minutes. So
you're the editor. This is your product entirely.
I think I want to say, let's end here.
Okay.
We could have a part 1 of 2. Hopefully there will be a part 2. And this was just flying into the orbit of the Mun, Joe.
Yes, we've never done this before.
We've never done that before, and that was exciting. We're happy to be here. Now we're going to try to drop our thing down.
This is going to be awesome.
Onto the ball.
But we're going to come back to that.
No, don't revert the flight. Holy crap.
The flight. Bazooka around near the moon.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like the episode, subscribe to the channel, obviously, for more just like it coming up to find out what happens next week. And if you are just itching to get an early peek at what happens next, you can go on our Patreon page where we have these posted a week early for our patrons, because y'all are awesome.
Wop, 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 wop.
You can say bye or whatever, Joe.
Oh, so goodbye all. Thanks for watching.
Bye. And I didn't want him to have to send the file back to me. I just don't feel like it right now, Joe.
What?
I don't feel like putting people in space. I'm in a funk today. For no reason. Not for good, like, no, not like, oh, wow, my dog died, and just don't feel good.
This is all getting cut.
I edited this product. I will tell you what's getting cut, sir.